Hey guys, welcome back to New Breed.
The only one that matters! Facts! Yeah, so we're back with another discussion. So today we're gonna be talking about AK's rant about piracy and what else?
Somebody bring up the tweets. I want to see what he said.
Yeah, we're gonna post the tweet.
He was being sarcastic. He said that he
No, before the sarcasm.
he calls into like radio shows.
No, that was just after that.
Oh, okay.
So with the piracy, he was talking about how. What? Oh, so it started off where he was talking about how people don't buy his albums, but then they're gonna look out to take a picture with him.
Yeah.
And he said, if like you show me proof that you download my album and I see Flex Jamie there, I'm taking your phone. Like since you're able to steal my music, I should be able to steal your phone.
Yeah.
If like friends square, then he went on a
First
rant.
of all, that's rubbish.
Then he went on a rant about like piracy and how it's a bad thing. Yeah. So what's your stance on it?
When uhlanyiswa 5 MB. Uhlanyiswa 5 megabytes.
The thing is,
5 megabytes is worth like 3,000.
the thing
This
is,
is the same person who took someone's phone and threw it on the balcony.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Please don't put me on Snapchat. I'm throwing photos of
but then he told people. He told him. But okay, with me.
No, that was after he threw
Yeah.
the phone off the balcony. So basically, he was just.
No, but then he did say
bragging
before.
about
No,
that.
he did say before. Like look on the tweet. But then let's go back to the piracy thing. I understand where he's coming from as a musician, because I mean, the only way these people make money is from
Their album sales.
like album sales, tours,
But
endorsements.
AKA doesn't do tours though.
He does the Super Mega Show.
When was that?
He does it randomly this year. So like that's the only way musicians actually make money.
But I
out of
feel
music.
like every time he does these shows, he doesn't push it as much as the other guy pushes his music.
Get nothing.
No, but then,
I'm just saying that it's important to push your work. If you want people to come and show up, you need to push.
no,
You
but
need
then
to promote.
but then it doesn't matter. But then he pushes his album, he shows, but you still pirate his music.
It's because Malai could dude.
No, but then why pirate?
If people don't have
but
money,
then, I
they're
mean,
not
like-
gonna work hard to come and look for money. Who's support their way? Like an
An
arrogant person.
An album
who's
is
gonna be like
an
no,
album is 100 rand.
blah blah blah.
An album is like 100 rand.
Yeah, that's small money.
An album's like 100 rand. You can stream an album for like 30 rand on iTunes if you're a student. It's like it's 60 rand on Apple Music.
It's small money.
It's really not that. We don't need to pirate at this day and age.
True.
We
But
don't need
at
to
the same
pirate.
time, I'm not gonna support someone who's arrogant. If you're gonna come on I'm not gonna take
No,
a
but then-
picture
okay,
with
but
you
then-
if you're not supporting my music. What if I'm supporting your music, but you coming here with that
You
attitude?
can't-
So it's
no,
gonna
okay,
be like,
okay.
oh, you coming at me like that? Then I'm gonna get your music from Pagaza.
You claim to be this person's the biggest fan. Like this person's stand.
I can be your fan, but the way you come at your fans is also a factor on them losing their respect for you.
Like I feel like he wasn't even talking about his fans. He was just talking about people who claim to be his fans but don't support him. That's like fake, like support.
That's because it's all on him.
It's like being a Manchester United fan today and then being Chelsea tomorrow. It doesn't make sense.
But I feel like also how you treat people and how you talk to them plays a big factor.
Nicole, what do you think?
Me,
I think it's a really good podcast.
I think buying music is an issue in South Africa in general. Whether it's AKA, whether it is
Casper.
Blacklist, whether it's Peter O, whether it's Casper, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not because you have attitude or it just happens that AKA has attitude
But then,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like he's the only artist.
Wasn't there once like an ad campaign that was like discouraging piracy anyway?
Yeah, there was, but then like I feel like AK is the only one who's actually taking initiative to be like, hey, I'm calling these people out.
Yeah.
I'm calling brands out. He's the only one who's calling brands out for not actually paying the artist or actually collaborating with the artist.
I think for me, you know how this celebrity thing works. I don't think South Africans, I don't know if about them, but me, well, from my point of view, I don't see us, so fans, as like, they don't see the public figures as celebrities, because if you really looked up to the people, or you really respected their band, you'd buy the music. Like, it would be a natural
But are
instinct.
they giving us something to respect though?
Yeah,
Yes.
but listen, it's not just, like I said, it's not just AKA. There are other people that are making quality music that
Yeah.
is worth buying, but people don't buy it. Instead,
Name one person.
like, you
Don't
don't
know.
know. Why wouldn't
I
you
don't
buy
know.
his
Probably the
music?
best album.
Blacklist, wouldn't you buy his music?
No.
Zakwe, wouldn't you buy his music?
I feel like the only reason Black Les is in the market is because of Noah's Diary.
Okay, fine, Zakwe, wouldn't you buy his music?
Okay, I would.
Exactly.
I totally
Great
would.
album.
Like there's a lot of, like, I'm not gonna say people don't know how to support, because they go to the gigs, they go, you know, but
But
it's just
also-
people, like, I'm sure when many artists have an issue, it's just the album sales or the iTunes. It's Shane, like, for example, Shane Eagle literally had to take CDs, put it at the back of his car or his van, and go directly to people and be like, look, come to my show, I'll sell this to you. You know, I didn't think a lot of people do that. You know, like, a lot of people that complain don't like doing that. You know, if you notice, a lot of people that complain about sales are the ones that prefer the distribution going to music, because remember, distribution deals are expensive.
No, but
You know what I'm
you
saying?
see,
Mhm.
Why did Shane Eagle go that route?
See, we're going back to how you package your music.
Mm.
Like, I feel like this AKA showed the game how to package your music perfectly.
Mm.
It's not about, like, music is not music anymore. It's a product.
Yeah.
The way AKA promoted "Touch My Blood" was amazing. Like from
He capitalized on the hype.
exactly like from that to like dropping the album and
roll-up.
pushing it after that. Even the
It actually
rollouts.
started with the artwork.
Yeah, they get billboards.
Oh, that's-
how many artists
I feel like he
have
could
billboards
have
for his
like
albums?
promoted it better.
No, it's the best thing.
Nah, that
right
was
now.
that
No,
was
he started
the-
building hype with the artwork. It started from there.
It's low end type.
Oh,
type
okay,
thing.
yeah, the
Even-
artwork,
like,
yes,
even-
I
like,
agree.
even
But the
Lil
tweets
Wayne.
that came after that,
But you still wanted to hear what it is that he said.
Exactly.
of course, but I didn't want to get the
He
music.
literally tried everything, whether it was a stand, billboards. He pushed that's why it sold so quickly in a week. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But Paris is still a problem.
Yeah,
but
shout out
Paris-
to that.
Piracy will.
Like, I think maybe
Forever
to
be
him
an
it was
issue.
just like the number of people that have listened to his album and the album sales, they just don't
I mean,
correlate.
exactly, because like right now the biggest song in the country, Fela and Versace, biggest song in the country.
Mhm.
But then it was number one. It's number one right now on a lot of stations,
Radio stations, yeah.
even outside the country. But then,
But listening to one song doesn't
But I
make
think
me
I
want to
agree with
listen to
him.
the whole album.
I mean, I think I agree with him when he's like, if you're a true fan, you're gonna buy his stuff.
Yeah.
like
Eventually,
Like, how many
whether you
Americans buy
pirated it or
Eminem's
not,
albums?
eventually you get the hard copy.
how many?
But people don't they don't get to
But
that
then-
eventually.
I feel like we listen to this music and we think, no, do I actually want to have that emotional connection to the product? Do I really want that?
But you're a true
Is
fan.
it worth that?
But then I've listened to Touch My Blood and it's worth it. I've listened to.
Asmin kancane ngendaba fan this, fan that. We need to talk about individuals now. You get his music and everything on what? iTunes, you
Apple
listen to
Music.
it on YouTube,
Spotify.
or wherever you listen to it. Does it really make you want to go out there and get that CD, that album, like a hard copy? Does it really make you want to do that?
It's not about even getting hard copies. It's about at least like taking initiative to not download illegally from like Flex Jamie, Fagaza, the Hip Hop ZA.
But we also need to take into consideration that our youth is very unemployed. Abana money.
It's $100 to buy an album. $100.
I thought about that angle, and then I realized that, you know, if you can go to the club
Exactly. If you can buy
and spend
alcohol.
$200.
Priorities.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If you're a true
That's what I'm
fan,
saying.
I
why?
can't be prioritizing AKA over my fans.
So you're not a true fan.
That's what we're saying.
I can listen to your music.
I can be vibing to it,
I
don't
but
think
I don't want that emotional connection to it.
for me I don't feel like I don't think AKA he doesn't. If you're not his fan, you don't have to buy his music. He's talking to his fans, not people that are gonna say no, but I'm not ever emotional. You're not gonna buy
Like,
the
he's talking
album.
about
He's talking about people, not just his fans, but people of other fans as well. Like, if I'm a fan of P. Dot, I should make an effort to go and buy his album or maybe his merch
or stream at
you know,
least.
just stream at least the Spotify or
Jukes.
you know, Jukes. How impact the pocket, the money that comes to the pocket.
It's easier to support like artists like Drake
Mm.
and J. Cole.
Streaming goes a long way.
But then you can't support our own.
Mm. Like streaming, literally. That's why people like Spotify so much.
Oh,
because you
so
can just
so
stream.
because the funny thing is, on the same day he went on and spoke about what's this about payola. When it's like
Viola.
like like he's actually paying people like the greater stations, and I was being sarcastic those tweets.
Yeah,
Which
so
personally that's the best AK ever.
Mm.
Went in, it was like oh yeah, like I paid like in Tanzania and in Botswana, like I paid them like $1 million pula they like just to pay my shit, which was just saying it's that's the biggest song in the country and people are just hating on them because it's AKA.
Yeah, I remember that whole thing. Viola thing came out. It was the same time AKA was topping the charts. So a lot of artists were talking about this thing. So a lot of his fans caught subs, even like caught subs like feeling like these tweets are actually directed to him indirectly.
Mm-hmm.
So remember the situation with Blacklist when Blacklist was like, I was approached by this person in the industry, and they told me to pay 20,000 rand. So I always talk about this. Timing is very important. Like, if Blacklist would have addressed that thing on a different day, it would be different. Nobody would have said it's directed to AK, it has anything to do with AK. But because it brought up during the time, people were talking about AK being number one. Now it's suspect, because now why is it being brought up at the time?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we know that people, some of the best rappers in SA don't get playlisted. That's the way it is all around the world. Some of the best rappers in that continent, in their place, don't get playlisted. The commercial people get playlisted.
It's not personal.
It's not personal, and it's a situation. It's being a situation in the hip hop sector, whether it's radio play, whether it's fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch a lot of the podcasts overseas, you hear people saying in the 80s and 90s people were struggling with streaming because hip hop was still new, like it's new here in SA. You know what I'm saying?
But besides, like I feel like the more people want, like if there's a demand for your songs, you wouldn't need to pay if there's a demand.
Yeah.
Like I mean, when I always refer to this person a lot, but he's like the best person who has, like he played this game. Like I'm really inspired by him. It was Nasty C. But when Juice Bag came out, it came up like a few months, and then it was trending on the socials, and then in a few months after that, it was on everywhere. It was YFM, was everywhere. Even the video was not even top quality, but it was on the music video channels. It was if there's a demand for your music, it's obviously gonna get playlisted. If there isn't a demand, like I haven't heard, like I know, like Peter might not be the hardest rapper right now, so there's not much demand for his music because it's not known by many people. So we can't be like, it's like a risk to the music channels.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's like putting somebody on like to perform at a club, but then he doesn't have a fan base to perform for.
Which
doesn't
numbers
bring
is he
in money.
bringing?
Yeah.
It's all about numbers right now.
But I also feel like we need to understand that we are moving towards the times. Hip hop is still new in SA. We're moving towards times where podcasts are coming, online radio stations, purely based on hip hop. We're not at the stage where you're gonna drop something for hip hop, especially drop something, and then on the day you get 50,000 sales or 50,000 sales. We're not at that. We're slowly moving. I know it's frustrating for a lot of people that are active in the game at the moment because they're setting the pace. But we need to understand that podcasts, vlogs, all these hip hop things are still coming. Yeah,
reviews.
They are still coming, and we can't rush it. If you can be as impatient as you want. You need to realize that you mustn't just put effort into your music. You must also branch out as an artist and look at other ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? Just don't look at like Proverb, for example. He branched out his career, in production, into he couldn't. If he would have just carried on as a rapper, he wouldn't be who he is today. So people need to try to become entrepreneurs in the process of, because you're not gonna get what you want at this point in time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and you can't really force people
Yeah.
to support your music.
Yeah.
If it's not there, it's not there.
You
No,
can
but
go-
create a demand for your music. With most albums in let's say the sale, there was a demand, but then ish.
The roll-up
Yeah,
plans,
there
there were
really
no,
was.
there were no much roll-up
Public
plans.
stance and everything.
It's like
really was
it's like you're dropping an album, people download it on these downloads, pirating download sites, and they're like, yo bro, where can I get your album? And then the album's not accessible. Like, yo bro, I live in Eastern Cape in Joburg, how am I gonna get your album?
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it's on online. Now people don't want to buy online because they're not used to that process. Some people don't even know about the online process. You know, they don't bank online or they don't do stuff online.
Some people are wary of it.
Some people just want your hard copy, so that's also an issue. You know what I'm saying? I know AKA has the connections to, you know, has the reach to get his, but in terms of other people that are also coming, you know, just imagine now I'm in Cape Town. One of my favorite rappers is here. They dropped an album. How am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it online where I don't really do this thing? You know, how? When am I gonna learn
Can we
to?
wrap this up?
Yeah, when am I gonna learn to support via buying something? You know, what are you doing to get the CD to me? You know what I'm saying? I think that also needs to be something.
Can
You know,
roll out basically. Okay, that was our discussion.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think about the
Tweet us
piracy.
at New Breed RSA, or you can leave a comment
Comments in the comment section. Yeah.
Bye.